get played anymore. Maybe a few more Russian maps being picked randomly as well. You love to see them. I think it is Farmhouse. I want to say Farmhouse, but either way, we could go on a nostalgic trip for quite a long time. Ninja caught looking the wrong way. And benQ turning it into a 2v2. The plant has gone down. And benQ is just making his way over the rooftops, but is taken down by SNK. benQ now left kind of wondering what the next step is. Yeah, Zowie and SNK, who both are going to be in good positions. Zowie at the back of the bomb site and SNK right at the top on A roofs. No grenade for anyone. benQ certainly in a position that isn't favourable to him, and it is going to be 6-1. You want to see Kompleksi? Okay, right, let's go to Kompleksi. Let's go have a look. Haunted are looking pretty good in that map. Try and find it. I think they were on breakout as well, weren't they? Yeah, they were indeed. Okay, let's jump on here. I'll try and cover as many maps as I can, but remember, I'm only one person. So 3-0 here. Kompleksi are looking take that back. It's now 4-0. Look at the names you have on Kompleksi: Bravesor, 1950, Seba, Dubs, Losa. Big names. Very big names. Again, that's taken nothing away from Glory. He's finding Dubs, Evil finding Seba. What was it he said? I always get his name wrong. I think it is Seba. I think I've seen him on Discord as Seba. And look at that. As soon as we come in, the kills start flying in for Glory. Glory, if you'd like to just pay me a percentage, that'd be great. I would gladly accept. I am your good luck charm. Losa gets good reactions there onto Swiller. Didn't manage to transfer onto the second, but does get it onto Topi. Doesn't get the third, unfortunately. It would have been really cool to see. There's now Ravesor left on his own, who is an absolute beast with the car. Finds Evil. Plant has gone down at A. So this could be the first round to Glory. Have it all to do here. Both players are going to be in good positions to try and defend. And LXK is going to be the man to kill him. He picks up the car as well. He doesn't need it, in fact, because he already had one. So he's going to gladly take that into the next round. 4-1 here. Sorry if you can hear my chair creaking. It is an old chair. Yes, I think it was a chair. It might be me. I don't know. 3 grenades being exchanged. Losa getting tagged heavily. Smoke goes down just before B. Hasn't really covered all of it, but both smokes have gone out. Losa just casually walking by, taking down Evil. 1950 finding LXK. Razor then dropped by the allied scope. Your man Tox, who is looking good, has the scope and the M1. Losa finding Topi. So again finding Seba. He's then dropped by Dubs. It's going to be Swiller left on his own. It's a 3-man Kompleksi. It is Farmhouse. Is that the one? It is Farmhouse. That was it. Big bush in the middle. That's it. Yeah, long bush splitting the map. That's the one. Yeah, I missed that map. I'd love to see that being played. I'd love to see that being played. That would yeah. I don't know how newer teams would deal with that. I haven't seen anyone play it. But just be good, you know, just be a good nod back to the good old days of COD 2 when you used to play with like 256 megabyte of RAM and stuff. Good times. But anyway, Kompleksi leading 5-1. Team that I think are going to do pretty good in this tournament. At least certainly in the initial group stage anyway. Says again, he will punish you for peeking. You give him the milliseconds it takes just to see you in his scope. He will take you out. Raves are just sitting by that B-bomb site. In a good position, backed up by 1950. Finds LXK. Like, Raves probably didn't need to peek there, and Tox has punished him. 1950 catching that nade from Swiller. Dubs and Losa left. Waiting to time that nade to go over to B. Wonderfully played. Really nice nade. Evil does get the plant down, but catches the nade for his troubles. Dubs finding Topi. 2v2. Well, he gets that tag onto Losa. Didn't manage to get the finish. Swiller did. There's going to be Dubs left with the scope. Currently sitting at 9-1, enjoying that. I don't know if that nade is going to do anything. Don't know if anyone ran into that. No, I don't think they did. But either way, 5-2. Glory getting that one under their belt. Always nice to see a underdog doing some damage to big names. Again, that's not to say that Glory are the underdog, sorry, but kompleksi do have a very strong roster. Nade landing really close to Evil. You can see that both picking up headshots. 1950 just coming out at the wrong time there. Topi finding Seabert and Glory looking good for this 8th round. They have a bit of freedom on the map. They can potentially spread out over A and B, but Dubs is going to drop Evil. Dubs just has so many different places to look. A nade from Ravesor finding Topi makes it 2v2. Says may just want to cover his back as well, because I think Dubs and Raves are probably going to know where he is. Raves just saw a player there the second time, picks him up. And it is now Tox on his own, and he gets tagged heavily. And eventually taken down by Dubs. He does steal the Thompson. Good measure, and it makes it 6-2. Hard as a scope on this map, because pushing forward isn't really much of an option, especially through the middle. If you are going to push, you're probably better off picking a side and going that way, but 9 times out of 10 scopers do just hang back. Says finding Seba and then Ravesor finding Topi. That smoke has just gone out. Tox gets dropped. Allied scope is taken out. 3v4. Nice nade there from Ravesor. He's so casual. He kind of just goes from not moving much at all to pulling off some crazy flick shots. Seems to be a really calm COD 2 player. Isn't really like erratic with his movements.
Explosives planted.
Does go down. LXK gets it. And gets a kill on 1950. And finds Alosa. He's now left on his own. Finds Dubs. He's now Ravesor left. He does get the tag. He needs to try and get that kill if he can. Oh, he misses that. That's really unfortunate, because that is going to give LXK all the time in the world just to find a position and hide and just cover his butt until he hears that defuse go again. And he's seen him. Well played.
Allies win.
LXK winning that dance. Really well played there. Why is he called 1950? Does anyone know? Is that date relevant? Always wondered that. Always wondered. Yeah, jinx the winning team again. Yeah, I do that. It's the commentator's curse. I do it a lot. I'm sorry. It happens. Toxa's finding Razor. That's a big drop for kompleksi. 2 other players drop for them as well. Swiller being the first one to go down for Glory. 1915 Sieber left. Sieber taking a lot of damage. He's hopefully going to recover. He does. Now Evil and Topi. It's turn to get tagged. Just before that plant goes down, Sieber finds him. He's then taken down in return, leaving 1950 on his own. Pop that nade over, but it's not going to be enough. Toxis finds him, and just like that, 6-4. A much closer game than we originally came in to see. That's it. I've definitely jinxed the winning team. Kompleksi, I'm sorry. You can hate me if you need to. Bob's getting that early kill onto Tox. Winning that scope duel. Dub's sitting at 14-4. Rachel does get dropped. Dubs finding another kill. That nade onto Swiller. Sieber finding LXK. The shotgun is dropped for Glory. 1950 finding Evil. It's just going to be Topi left. There's it all to do here. Doesn't really need to save. Just need to figure out what he's going to do. He may as well do something. If not, just do as much collateral damage as he can before he inevitably gets taken out. His position's been given away now. He does find Losa.
Allies eliminated.
He's then taken down soon after by 1950. Losa just saying, nice one there. Not sure if he meant it. 7-4 here. Losa's getting that early scope kill. There's such a fine margin of getting that kill, but that 1950 grenade landing right in the doorway. Big Swiller, who'd tried his luck to push far forward. Okay, picks up Losa. Steady push here from Glory. They're not being too adventurous, but they are gaining some ground. Dubs then finding Topi. 3v2. Oh, hello. What just happened? Oh, there you go. We're back. Not quite sure what happened there.
Allies eliminated.
1950
win.
and Dubs both getting the final kills. It's going to be 8-4. At the half. Keep panicking, thinking I have to press F, but I don't. This is good. I like it. I'm usually the last one to press F because I've forgotten. Why can't I move that gold thingy anymore? Oh, there you go. Really good. Okay, so we have switched. Glory now on that defensive axis side. Kompleksi now attacking. A few grenades going over into those middle ruins. Finding LXK. Evil putting up a good defense just on that B house. 1950 trying to find a way in, but it's always tough. He does get shut down. There's a few window ledges you can jump in on, but the animation takes so long that as soon as you've committed, if you're spotted, you're kind of guaranteed to be taken out. And Kompleksi here just running into death after death. Dubs is the man left on his own now, just with that scope. Get the headshot onto Evil. He has 3 more of those to get if he can. I'm guessing Glory aren't going to want to peek. Unless they absolutely have to. And he has 40 seconds. Swiller's just going to hide.
Allies eliminated.
And Topi's going to be the man to get it.
Win.
Nice play from him. I haven't found any other COD 2 game that's as satisfying in terms of getting a kill hit as COD 2. I know they're all fairly similar, but there's just something about the COD 2 kill register that's so much more satisfying than any other COD I've ever played. Like COD 4, the kill marker I didn't really like. All the new ones I don't really play, but from what I have played, just the kill marker on COD 2 is just so satisfying. I don't know why. I don't know if it's much different from the others, but there's just something about it. It's addictive. Not that I ever got it much, but it's just addictive. Well, at finding 1950. Complexity looking a bit different now they're having to attack. Pushing Swiller just back into the alleyway. I think that nade was following up as well. Toxis still has his, but uses it. His Raves all left on his own.
Allies eliminated. Axis win.
And he runs right into LXK. Take those kills all day long. 8-6. Psycho, welcome in, buddy. It's going to be a good weekend, man. I hope you're well, dude. I hope you're well, buddy. Dub's looking for that early scope kill. He doesn't want to spend too much time looking there. Is going to try and get their plant. There haven't actually been too many plants this round. It's such a close confined map that when a player's trying to get a plant down, you can normally bet your bottom dollar that there's going to be a player next to them, or at least someone within nade's reach. The plant has gone down. Glory have 4 players up. And it is just Raves or left. He does take down LXK. And then Tox. But he is then taken down by Swiller. Well played. Nice and patient work from him. It's going to be 8-7.
Explosives diffused.
Really good play from
Axis
Glory here. Bringing it back nice and steadily. Glory actually having a few weapons to swap as well, which is going to be good. The scope has an M1 Garand, shotgun has an M1 Garand. Everyone's going to be well armed here, so you'd like to think this could be another round to Glory. But it's never usually that clear cut. It's not like similar to CSGO where whoever has the better weapons, you're usually going to be betting that they're going to be winning. You're saying that Ravesor gets taken down quite early. Dub seems to be really enjoying this map, sitting at 21-7. Tox sitting at 18-10. Now 3v4. I think Evil just tagged his teammate there. I think he did. He tagged LXK. Gonna want to be careful with that.
Allies eliminated.
That Glory getting another round, making it 8-8. And rightly, Seba calling a timeout. Quite an interesting game, actually. I thought we'd, again, not taking anything away from... Sorry, not taking anything away from Glory. My mind went blank there. But I didn't think it would be this close. So a timeout called by Kompleksi. Going to discuss what they think is going wrong at the minute, because the last few rounds definitely haven't gone in their favour. What they're going to have to change, I don't know if they're going to have to be more aggressive or completely change their strat. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. I just think that Glory are just doing things a bit better. But maybe there isn't any discussion being made here at the minute. Maybe just Complexity are just looking to rattle the flow of Glory. Just knock them out of sync. It is while they have timeouts, I guess. A tactical timeout. We're all guilty of using them. It looks like they're going to use up the full amount of time as well. Only coming up to 10 seconds. That had to be a tactical timeout. Had to be. They're going even longer. Here we go. Back into it. Yeah, tactical timeout is over. Let's see if that is going to change how Komplexi or Glory play. Maybe it was enough just to shake Glory, or maybe it isn't going to do enough to give a Komplexi that boost. But we'll see. See where those first kills go. Until he's just waiting, he's keeping his smoke. Komplexi may have chosen to slow things down a bit. They're holding back a bit more. Dubs is hanging back. Over 30 seconds and not even a tag, I don't think, at the minute. Maybe there were some strats being talked about in this in that timeout. Maybe Komplexi do want to slow things down. Just use cover a bit more. Use the buildings. Spend as little time out in the open as possible unless you're planting. And just take things steady. Cover all your angles. And maybe now this nade is being loosed from Razor. That could signal... It could signal a push. There's a player moving on to B. That did bomb the house, and I think the plant might be going down now. Or at least attempted to be. Losa's going to try it. But he's going to get stopped by Swiller. This is what I mean. Glory seem to have an answer for pretty much everything that Komplexi throw. Now 3v3. But there's only 30 seconds left. And Komplexi just seem to be kind of just looking for the next opening when that first plan doesn't work. Kind of left just kind of going back to individual skills. And don't get me wrong, they all have really good individual skill, but it doesn't usually win you rounds. Especially when you're 3 or 4 one up, or against 3 or 4 other players. And Glory get another round. That timeout did, at the minute, so far nothing. But here we go. Let's see if anything can change. Komplexi definitely slowed things down. And it didn't really seem to work. If anything, Glory just seemed to enjoy that style of play better. I think they kind of wanted Komplexi to slow things down a bit. It's another slow round. There's nothing. Seba does get that kill onto Swiller. Maybe, I don't know if Komplexi are kind of inviting Glory a bit more to come to them. And you kind of hope Glory don't do it, because if they overstep their bounds on this map, they get punished. It's almost like a halfway point in the map between that mid-ruined house. When Axis players start pushing past there, they start giving up cover and usually start to get dropped. But provided Glory stay in their formation, I think it's going to be tough for Komplexi to get in this, I really do. I really do think it's going to be tough for them. And I think that's where Komplexi get frustrated when the kills aren't coming. They tend to go looking for them, and that's when... Look at that! Toxaz just picking up a nice double on 2 big names. 1950 left on his own. With 3 players to go up against, and he just has the shotgun. He's giving away his position. That was a far too long a range for the shotgun to go with. And he gets taken down. It's 10-8.
Axis win.
I'd love to hear what's happening at LAN, but I have a feeling Glory are going to be probably going to be in a good position. Okay, BBS match finished. Versus Haunted 313. 313. Thank you for that. So Haunted took that one pretty convincing. Yeah, thank you for the update. Feel free to pop score updates in here, guys, if you want to. I don't think that's against rules or anything. If it is, apologies. But look at this. Glory are just completely running over Complexi at the minute. They are just completely running over them. And it's now 11-8. Glory are now 2 rounds away from taking this on a map where you would have thought Complexi would be the favourites. Toxez did really good through that smoke there. Well played to him. This is really fun to watch. Glory have to be feeling pretty good. They're looking confident. Things can change. Things can change quickly. Evil getting a nade kill and a headshot there before being taken down by Ravesor. Toby is going to keep towards A. K finds Seba. It's now Dubs and Ravesor left. It's just Dubs again on his own. This is insane. What is happening? What is going on? This is crazy to watch. This is crazy to watch. Glory are 1 round away from beating Complexi. I didn't see this happening. I did not see this happening, I have to admit. Complexi can't be happy with how this is going. 1950 finds Swiller. I mean, they can still turn it around. But match point here to Glory. Losa getting on that bomb site quick. But he's going to be found by LXK, who just peeks out of the woodwork. 1950 then finds him. And I think has pretty much opened up B. He's going to try and tempt out a few more nades, which aren't actually there. He then finds Tox. So it's Topi and Evil left. 4v2. Ravesort then finds Evil. This is much better from Complexi. Topi then taking out Seba with the Luger.
Explosives planted. Axis eliminated.
And there it
Allies
is.
win.
Complexi finally get another round under their belt. It's still match point. Still 1 round away from winning. It's just going to take one good push or 1 good defense from Glory to take it. Really did not expect this.